Here we go. So today I'm going to show you the one strategy that makes procrastination impossible. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm going to change. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to stop scrolling Instagram. I'm going to start eating healthy and I'm going to read more books. And you do it. But just a couple of days later, you're back at square one, not your old self. And your life still feels stagnant. And if you asked me just 18 months ago, I would have told you, yes, all the frickin' time. The strategy I'm gonna share with you right now is gonna help your new habits stick and help you get started on your work sooner and get it done before a deadline. If right now I told you to climb to the top of that mountain, you think you could do it? It's a pretty tall mountain. You'd probably be doubting yourself, right? But what if I told you to just drive to the base? Well, now that seems pretty easy. So here we go. It's common sense that our chances of succeeding are much higher if we start small, right? Don't do too much right off the bat or you'll end up feeling overwhelmed and just giving up. I see far too often that people don't start small. Instead, they do the opposite. They start really, really big. They try to change up their whole entire life in just a couple of days. And you just end up burning yourself out and reverting back to mediocrity.
We're not even like halfway up. We're not even a quarter way up. We're like just 10 minutes in. This is getting so hard already.
Imagine the summit of the mountain is the goal that you're desperately trying to achieve. Here's a trick. Break it down into checkpoints. So for us, the first rest stop is the Magic Lake.
All right. Quarter way up the mountain, and you know, God rewards hard work because we found this beautiful lake right here. Oh, now I can take a break, take a little breather because, dude, your sunscreen got in my mouth. It's bitter.
I'll do it again.
Stop.
The vlog experience.
You're embarrassing me.
Tell us about your hike.
And when you get really, really tired, break your checkpoints down into every single step. So all you're doing is just looking right in front of you. Nothing else. That's all you gotta focus on. Just taking the next step forward. When you decided to go on this hike, you've already committed your mind to getting to the top. And that's what you should do with your tasks and with your habits as well. You have to mentally commit at the very beginning that you're gonna make it to the end. There is nothing that's gonna come up that's gonna deter you from actually making it to the end. But that's not what you focus on. That's just like setting your end destination on your GPS so you have a direction to head towards. What you really focus on is each checkpoint and each step. So this is actually mentioned in atomic... damn. Are you okay, plant? So this is actually talked about in Atomic Habits by James Clear. He says the best way to implement and make new habits stick is make them easier to start. A new habit should not feel like a challenge. The actions that follow can be challenging, but the first 2 minutes should be easy. What you want is a gateway habit that naturally leads you down a more productive path. So if you want to read more books, what you gotta do is set a habit to just read 1 page per week. If you want to work out, set a habit to just simply go to the gym. And if you want to eat healthy, well, eat 1 broccoli, a tiny little broccoli per meal. But our intention isn't just to stop as soon as we finish the gateway habit. For example, you read a page. There's over 300 pages in here, so it's gonna take you a year to read this book. The purpose of the gateway habits is just to make it really easy for you to get started and continue. Before this book even came out, I intuitively implemented this gateway habit strategy. So when I first started working out in grade 12, I really struggled being consistent. And I remember there were a couple of times when I just said to myself, all I have to do is make it to the gym. And there was one day where I remember I just drove to the gym and sat in the parking lot. I didn't even go in, but I called that a success. And at least I was closer to working out than when I was just sitting at home watching TV. And the next day I did the same thing, but this time I actually went in for 10 minutes and I got out. And then the next day, more, and that's actually how I've been staying consistent with my home fitness for the past 4 years of my life. And just recently I've been doing CrossFit 4 times a week, and maybe that's why you can see my shoulders and back muscles getting a little stronger. Comment down below how you like my gains.
Why is the birdie not coming? Oh, it's behind you. Oh, it's here. Hi. Hey, don't leave. Hey, give me a kiss. Wow. Yo, that felt so cool. Its claws are like very, very pointy, but it doesn't hurt, it's like ticklish. I felt like Cinderella. That was cute.
A lot of people try to perfect their habits before they even form a habit. But in the beginning, that's not what you should worry about. You should worry about actually getting started. And in a study done in 2009, on average it took a participant 66 days to form and solidify their new habit. But you can actually speed up that process if you have the proper systems in place and if you have the proper accountability. And that's why I recently launched the Productivity Pro Bootcamp. This is something I've been working on for months, all right? It's an accountability group, but it's most importantly a productivity coaching group. And it's where I coach you in a group live setting every single week, and I give you a productivity lessons, and I'll give you worksheets and challenges for the week to help you make that habit and that lesson stick. And for the first 100 members who sign up, this is a great feature. You'll be matched with an accountability partner with similar goals as you.
It's been around an hour, and you know what? The beginning part, getting started, was the hardest, just like everything in life. But once you actually get started and start walking, it doesn't feel too bad. And as you go further along, you know, these roads are becoming a little bit flatter, so it's a little easier. And right over there, I do see some blue. So that probably means our end is in sight.
As far as pricing goes, the Productivity Pro Bootcamp, for the first 100 people that join, the price will be $49 per month or just $12 per week, insanely cheap. You have a special early access discount right now. For the first 100 people who join, you'll get the lowest rate locked in for the rest of your life because the rate is increasing after the first 100 members. So stop procrastinating and click the link below and get yourself some coaching. I'm actually so excited to see you make this new semester and this rest of the year the best year of your life. Even though the beginning of the year was a little rocky, it was a little hard, we struggled a little bit, but now we're starting fresh. Dare to dream, go gang, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.